G'day everyone and welcome back to Brook Farm. I am currently on the way down to pick up Henry's ute and get that all down to Hatton's for him because he's down there spraying the budworm. Now my plan of carting gravel today is out the window because I forgot that that truck goes on the water truck for Henry, so that's gone. So I'm gonna see if I can get that going today and hope there's no bees in there. I did try and move them on yesterday. And yeah, I'm going to go down and I'm going to roll the pad that Henry did the other day with the grader for the silo pad there. So yeah, that's going to be my plan. Always good, you get into Bill and it doesn't start. Oh, there we go. So normally it's the starter, well, it is the starter motor. We've had to replace it before, and normally just to fix it you got to get out and do the old starter motor and she works, but there you go. There's obviously a loose connection possibly on there that maybe I need to look at. Okay, I think I've got everything I need to try and get the roller started. So if you remember from last time, the fuel tank leaks, so well, I got to fill that up, but I got diesel. I'm not sure if the battery in there's still good anymore, so we'll see that. And I've also got hydraulic oil because last time we used it the hydraulic oil was low and we had to top it up to use it, so I'm not sure if that's leaked out as well. I've obviously got jumper leads on board. The only thing, when we did start this after it'd been sitting for couple of years, we did need to use a little bit of Start You Bastard, and that isn't really going to be possible with just me, so hopefully I don't need it, but yeah, we shall see. Right, well, I'm not going to be doing this today, at least probably not until after lunch, because I've now had a whole other beehive move into it, so you have to give them the move on notice. You're not going to be able to see, but there's bees flying in there. See if I don't get stung when I climb up. Right, so I'm assuming you see them now. So I'm going to give them their move on notice so I can operate this. Right, the move on notice has been given, so such a pain. There was none in there this morning, and then yeah, anyway, well, yesterday when I went to give them their move on notice, they were in a different spot. These are, well, they could be the same bees, but they're probably different bees, and yeah, now they're up inside the cab. So yeah, I'll go do something else. I might go do some slashing or something like that, and then hopefully after lunch sometime I can maybe come in here and work on this. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it now. So you can see they're all flying around up here. So yeah, oh well. On to another job. Right, so I'm going to go do a bit of slashing. Everywhere around here now needs slashing again. It's all growing back up, after the bit of rain we've had, which is good. But just got to keep up on the maintenance and mowing everything, which is, timely and also back-breakingly. So hopefully my back feels all right when we get out of this. So I've just checked the tyres; they're all good. But I'm going to give it a grease, just a quick grease, then we'll head off. I was just about to head off. I was on the on the radio to Henry, just let him know what I'm up to. And I was noticing a bit of bag was dangling down. Well, that's not ideal, is it? So I'm going to need to get that bag out because that's all wrapped up around the gearbox. Let's see if we've got any water in this pit or not. Looks pretty dry. I'll probably just open the pit up and reverse it over, and then I'll be able to get it out that way. Right, well, obviously this, oh no. Obviously this has been slashed over a, this is like the plastic that comes off all the chemical that comes to us. So my guess is that this was out in all the love grass and stuff out there. And yeah, obviously we didn't see it when we mowed over it, and yeah, you just mow it over. So shouldn't be too hard to get off, seems like it is plastic, but look at that. Nice and easy. Bit dusty. Just like that, we're done. Now, I'd much prefer plastic over wire. I have had it before. I've I've slashed over an old fence line that we thought was clear. It wasn't clear. Just bound it up tight, and that was a lot of work getting that undone. So yeah, I'll happily take a bit of plastic. Anyway, that's now clear. Our blades, if you can see that, they're probably not too far off needing changing. They're, I mean, they don't come to you. Oh, nearly whacked you with the other one. They don't come, you know, razor sharp, but because we, you know, slash over rocks and sand piles and stuff, they do tend to get blunt. So it probably won't be too long until we're changing these, which is always a fun job. So normally we spray this when we're doing our fence line spraying. It just got missed this year, so that's why I'm just going to slash it. It gets missed because it's out of the way. You know, you don't really come past here with the fence line sprayer. So yeah, anyway, time to get into the appropriate gear and start doing some slashing. No, I'm going to have to put you down. I'm going to need two hands now. I need to lift up the slasher. There's a fair bit of rock just there. So I'll see you in a bit. Rightio. That is all here done. Now I'm going to head to my place and slash up there, and then we'll be back to the shed. Okay, I'm down at the house, and the reason being is that just got dropped off. So it was parked over there. Once I finally figured out that the driver who got it off had hit the emergency switch up the top there, and that's why I couldn't move it, I was able to move it. So we've got it here in place, so you'll have to tune in for the next video where we'll start picking cherries from that tree and that tree. So yeah, I'll let Henry spray out the day, and then tomorrow we'll get to and start doing that. The problem with this roller is that there's about 1,000 beehives, old beehives in there. So you move the bees on from one hive, they go to another, and then they go to another. I was hoping to come down here and then start working on it to get it rolling, but I'm not sure if it shows up, but they're all flying around here. Yeah, I was going to try and get it going, and then in about an hour I got to go and do Henry's water truck anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to drive it anywhere, but I was going to be able to get it started, but that is not the case. So back to the shed, and I shall continue on with some slashing and go and do Henry's truck, and then after that I'll have to take the things I've put on my ute off, and I'm going to get all the chainsaw and harnesses and everything ready for tomorrow to go and pick those cherries. So I've finished all the slashing up at the shed, and there's about half an hour before Henry's going to need me to do his truck. So one of our weather stations isn't working actually, so I'm just coming down here to go and have a look. Yeah, the first thing I need to check is if the battery's still working, or if it's fallen over, or yeah, something from that horrible windy day has happened to it. The dam isn't overly full, which is to be expected with the year of rain we have had. It has been filling though, because the water is at the level of the pipe, which is over there, just here. But you can see we've got a fair bit to go before we get into that one there. So we're really hoping for a wet summer, you know, get our nice wet rains come you know, that January, February, a flood would be nice, so fingers crossed. Right, this is all standing and good. There's no reason for it to be not working, so we'll just check our power connections and just make sure, and if all fails after that, then we'll let Goanna know that it's not working. And I'm going to say that our battery isn't charging, because if you guys can see in there, see, we're only at 11.4, and we're not getting any solar load happening. So not entirely sure why, but We'll just have a look around and just make sure. All right, I fixed it. So, see if you guys can see that. See, now you can see how we've got the load here. So you got the solar coming in, you got the battery, and then you got the load on. Oh, my finger's in the way. So you got the battery there. You got the solar panel showing that it's loading into that, and that's powering this. We've also got a, it's gone off now, but there's a red light. Oh, there you go, it's flicking over there. All I did was I moved the battery just to have a look behind, and obviously with all the wind that we had the other day, and you can see how wobbly this is. So obviously something got in, it pressed up against it where it shouldn't have been, or something's moved around. Anyway, it's working now, it's charging, so guessing by the fact we've got that red dot there that it's now going to be outputting to the app. So yeah, problem solved. And that worked out well for timing, because Henry's currently in now filling up with the last tank from the truck. So I'll go and grab this and fill it back up so it's ready for him again. That's got to be the easiest brew to do.
Simple. Just slap 3 litres of Trojan in and that's it.
And you've got a 3-litre jug, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Nice and easy.
And then how long does it take to suck water in?
I think it's about 8 minutes.
Yeah. So quick brews then?
Oh yeah. It's usually just under 10 minutes.
From stop to go.
Yeah, leaving. So
that's good. Righto, now I'm back at the shed. I'm going to get the chainsaw and the chainsaw on a stick. The fuel, the oils, all that sorted. I need to change the blade on the chainsaw, so we'll just start off with a nice brand new good blade. So yeah, that'll be all ready for when we're going to cut those trees down tomorrow. So we'll leave the video there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, check out the Glass Cage podcast. And tune in for the next one, because we're going to be in that cherry picker having some cherry fun.